the 20 acres behind all this.
Well, fire!
His little face, he's like, oh my god! What is that?
It's the guts and it's the glory. 100 stripes, 100 stories. It's the Pledge of Allegiance on the 4th of July. It's them handwritten letters from home. It's them sleepless nights alone. It's his newborn baby he left with his wife. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's a line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Hey, from the fields of Indiana to the swamps of Louisiana.
Man, I don't even know where to start. I want to do a little bit of a get to know ya kind of thing. I know that I haven't done one since I started this channel, so a lot of you guys probably have no idea what this channel's about or who I am or my intentions for this channel. So I just thought we would spend a little time together so you can get to know me and what I'm all about. A little bit about myself, I guess, is a good place to start. My name is Crystal. I'm 34. I'm a veteran, U.S. Army veteran. I have 3 dogs, 2 snakes, and I work full-time as an Amazon dispatcher.
Chewing on the couch, blowing up my phone.
Fun fact about me is I got my skydiving license when I was 16. I had a skydiving license before I had a driver's license. When I was in the Army, I went to airborne school and I actually had more jumps than my sergeant airborne at the time. That was pretty cool.
Well, I started out down a dirty road. Started out all alone, and the sun went down as I crossed the hill.
Another interesting fact about me is I am currently going through a divorce. This is the first time I've ever lived alone. I have always had a roommate or a boyfriend, or I was in the Army, I always had somebody. And so this is a first time experience for me, and it rubs right up against my abandonment wounds. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to feel lonely. So this is a big part of my healing journey, learning to live alone, learning to be alone. Why did I start this channel? Originally, this channel started as the Zen Veteran. It turns out that I'm not so Zen, even though that is the goal, like I'm working towards it, but realistically, I think it's more relatable to call it the not so Zen Veteran. I started this channel for a few different reasons. First of all, accountability. I feel that it's very hard for me to sit in a depression or be lazy or not work towards my goals when I have a community of people that are eager to see what's gonna happen next. So I think
Okay, no, I really am.
no.
So, okay, because I just used what my mom.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's so late in the day. So it'll be dinner time in a while. Wonder why I'm not hungry. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I had the Thai tea. This is delicious. I always thought Thai was really good for you, but turns out this just has a lot of sugar and a lot of calories, so I only got one. I really wanted to get another one. And then I got my pho to go because this broth is too good to let it go to waste. So that's going home with me. We're gonna go pick up some rodents and then head home. We have the 1-year party at work tonight, and that starts at 5. I won't be there at 5, probably around 6 to 8 or whatever, but yeah, let's go get some rodents and then head home. You know, I don't mind getting rodents for my snakes. It's the circle of life, right? But what I don't like, they always ask me, does color matter? Because sometimes snakes can be particular. They could be particular about color, about gender, about fixed or not fixed, all kinds of weird things. So I say, no, color doesn't matter because my snakes have not been picky. But then, why you gotta go in and pick the cutest damn ones? The cute little, mostly white with like this cute little mousy brown color, and they're just so cute. Why you gotta pick two of the cutest ones? Pick the albino ones. I should just start saying the white ones with the red eyes. So now I have to go and feed these really, really cute rats, to my very not cute snakes. Bella is mean and bitey and not cute at all. Alright, whatever. We're heading home.
I live too fast to settle down. Truth is, I just think about these games. They all play. Wanna find something strong.
The second reason is community. I really wish that I had a group of people or anybody that would help me find some structure or direction when I got out of the military. I feel like for 10 years I just kind of wandered around waiting for somebody to tell me what to do next, to tell me who to be, and I didn't realize that I have every opportunity to just be the person I want to be. I had been trained to be a soldier, to be a member of a team, to be part of a well-oiled machine. They don't teach you how to be an individual again. They don't teach you how to find a purpose or how to just discover yourself. I don't have the hair for it, but if anybody wants to come play mermaids with me, a third reason is vulnerability. She's a squirter. I have a very hard time being my authentic self. This isn't just on camera, even though camera is for some reason much more difficult than people make it out to seem. It's funny, you think that you could be more authentic when there's nobody in the room. I'm just looking at a phone and a light and I freeze because I'm so self-aware of what everybody's thinking or my tripping over my own words. But that's just the reality. It's being vulnerable, and I want more of that in my life. I have always been sort of a chameleon. I'm very good at reading other people and being the person that they want me to be so that I could feel included. I did this all through high school. I did it very well in the military. I do it in most of my relationships. And I'm trying to learn how to just be me, my fully authentic, raw, imperfect me. I'll take a minute to say a prayer for whoever they're headed to. Thank you, first responders, for all you do. When I was a kid, my great-grandma used to take me and my brother swimming every Friday after school. She was in like the Senior Olympics. It's not like the regular Olympics, but she competed in swimming competitions. She had a whole wall full of medals and pictures. It was her thing. I love water. I'm not the greatest swimmer, but I do love water. Usually, I'm gonna get in the water, go underwater, like let's play mermaids type, okay? But I did just shower and I'm getting my nails done. And I have a dinner date with my friend Isadora, so yeah, I'm gonna try to preserve my freshly clean hair as long as possible. But I really felt like I needed to get into a body of water today. I've been putting it off. It's something I've been wanting to do, but I haven't done it because I didn't have anybody to come with me. I'm getting really sick of that excuse for why I don't do things. Where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of your world. Bet you're on land, they understand that they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, ready to stand, ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it, what's the word, burn? Every single cell inside my body, every single cell is happy and well. Every single cell inside my body, every single cell is happy and well. I'm so glad every single cell in my body is happy and well. I'm so glad every single cell in my body is happy and well.
I love that one. That's my favorite thing about the Are they getting an argument over the phone over something?
Let me see your nails.
I was like, it got to the point, it was so weird. It got to the point where it was like I was addicted to the hormones. Like that after I quit, like I gained some weight, it's also like,
I did that too when I came off with this one. Dude, I gained like 80 pounds though. Like a lot of weight.
yeah, I was surprised. I was like, oh my gosh, like, and now my periods are somewhat regular. Like they're within a couple days of,
They're pretty good.
yeah.
Dude, hormones are crazy. Because, I mean, my periods still aren't super regular. I'll be like a week or two off, but I'm at least having full periods now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. I am not used to managing my emotions. Like,
Yeah.
I have been extremely sensitive. And I was like, I'm not usually like this, I swear.
Literally.
Like, I feel like,
if I get y'all some food started?
Yeah.
like teasing me at work one day.
And you're like,
Yeah, I was like, that kind of hurt my fucking feelings. He was like, well, I can't control your feelings. So I was like, I'm gonna kill you. Yeah.
then he was in bed and he was, I kid you not, he was breathing and watching TikTok. And I was like, oh,
Too much. You're gonna have to pick one or the other.
I sat there, do not touch me, don't look at me, don't breathe near me, don't say my name.
I'm overstimulated by my own body. Like, leave me alone.
And lastly, the reason that I really wanted to do this page was to inspire other people. I want to show people that you can have a boring and mundane life and still romanticize it, that you don't have to have all the things, you don't have to have the perfect job or the perfect relationship to be happy or to be successful. Everyone's idea of success is different, and for me right now, I'm just searching for peace. Eventually, I would love to be able to quit my full-time job and do social media full-time. Not just social media, I also want to speak on stages.
I'm very interested in linguistics. I recently started looking into joining a Toastmasters club. Etymology, semantics, pragmatics, psycholinguistics. If you don't know what that is, Toastmasters is an international organization that hosts speaking competitions around the world, generally storytelling competitions. I believe that people connect so deeply through storytelling. Like if you think about, sitting around a dinner table or around a campfire, those moments where you guys are just sharing your experiences and sharing, something funny that happened or something meaningful that happened or whatever the experience is, I feel like people just connect so deeply through storytelling. And for me, I feel that language is a form of self-expression, and that's the medium that I feel is most impactful and most meaningful to me. Some people choose dance or art or music or tattoos or writing, whatever it is. For me, it's language. Some people might say that I overthink things, but the reality is that we express ourselves through language, through the way that we speak, through the words that we choose to use. Words shape your reality. The words you choose to use based on your experiences mean something. This is a word that my dad used to always use, troglodyte. You don't have to know what that means to know that that feels heavy, that feels rustic, that feels primal. Troglodyte. Feels like dense, like a rock. Troglodyte is a caveman. I once auditioned to be on the Toastmasters International Speaking Competition on accident. I didn't know I was going to be auditioning that day. I thought I was just watching, and I had to audition, and I choked and I cried. But it was also such an amazing experience because they gave you a lot of good feedback. They were so kind. They time you. They tell you exactly how many times you use filler words. They tell you what you can do better. Mark my words, you will see me on a stage someday. What are my goals for this channel? I want to use this platform to document my journey after the military, life after divorce, my healing, my weight loss. My human experience. I want to help other people navigate big life changes like getting out of the military, going through a divorce, career change, a medical catastrophe, loss. On this channel, I think we'll talk about all things from psychology, philosophy, biology, neuroscience, spirituality, etymology, consciousness, metaphysics, quantum physics, quantum mechanics, healing, ego, identity, manifestation, all of it. It's the beginning of something bigger. This YouTube channel is a place for people to get to know me, not as an expert, not as a coach, not as somebody with all the answers, but just me. Human, imperfect, raw, struggling, emotional, human me. I am a certified life and transition coach. I got certified 3 years ago through the Certified Life Coach Institute of Colorado. You will be able to book a one-on-one session with me or keep an eye out for some of my workshops if you're in the Stephenville area. I would love to build a nonprofit where people can come to these retreats, these transformational retreats, and learn the tools that they need to build the life that they truly want to live, where people can learn to reprogram their nervous system and find their inner strength through self-discovery, holistic practices, and somatic practices that are all backed by science. They would learn things like mindfulness techniques, breathing techniques, meditation practices, being with nature, workshops. Just learning what it really means to do the work. connecting with your shadow, your inner child, finding those blockages and reframing the beliefs that are holding you back from being the version of yourself that you know you can be. Why should anybody listen to me? Who the hell am I, right? Well, I can't really say that anyone should listen to me. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I don't have a degree. I don't even work in the field of healthcare, science, or therapy. But what I do have is lived experience. I'm not perfect, and I've made plenty of mistakes. The important thing is what you learn from those mistakes and that you keep going. There have been quite a few times in my life where things have taken like a hard left turn, and suddenly my identity had been rattled. First, I joined the military right out of high school because I was afraid to go to college. I thought, well, nobody can say that's not honorable, right? Never put 2 minutes of thought into what that would be like, joining the military. Not until I pulled up at basic, and then I was like, what did I get myself into? And then I was generally discharged from the military after 3 years. That was another culture shock. Wandered around for about 10 years searching for some direction, some structure, waiting for somebody to tell me what to do or who to be. I developed quite a bit of a drinking problem. I married a man I knew for 6 days, and we were married for 6 years. Now I'm divorced, and my identity has been rocked a little bit with that. I'm learning that I am physically very independent, but emotionally extremely codependent. I'm painfully self-aware. That self-awareness doesn't aid in healing unless you do the work. So we're learning to do the work, healing my abandonment wounds. I'm learning to do hard things again. I've done hard things. I know I can do hard things. And I like the person that I am when I do hard things. Learning to do things that scare me. Will Smith once said, "The best things in life are found on the other side of fear." Now he was referring to skydiving, which couldn't be more accurate, but it applies to so many other things as well. And I'm learning to do things alone. I feel like I'm just watching my life pass by, missing all the opportunities to do things that I would rather share with another person, but I'd rather do them alone than never get to do them at all. This channel isn't about having all the answers. It's about asking better questions, living with intention, slowing down, and discovering who we become when we choose awareness over autopilot. If any part of my story resonates with you, I hope you'll join me as we explore purpose, resilience, and what it means to truly live. Thank you for coming.